and welcome to this edition of NECA Newscast. I'm Erica McClarity. We're here in San Francisco at the largest convention and trade show in electrical contracting. It's going to be an exciting few days. Let's go check it out.
This is the largest registration for a NECA convention in years, and people poured in from all over the country. Everyone started to get excited for the days ahead.
We start with the pre-convention workshops, a chance for people to further their education before the convention is underway.
Today I'm teaching pre-planning, and what that means is helping contractors understand that before they start doing, they need to understand what their plan is. So similar to a football team, if you don't come up with a plan before you execute the play, then you're probably not going to be successful.
I'm going to several of the pre-conference workshops just to gain knowledge and go away better than I came in.
Also taking place is the Board of Governors meeting. We are not able to go in, but NECA assures its members that the Board of Governors meets annually to discuss your issues and needs. Now we head to the Electree International Talent Initiative Competition and Green Energy Challenge. Students are asked to develop real solutions to challenges, and this year's teams select a facility on their campus or in their community to conduct an energy assessment. In addition, a poster competition. The winner of the Green Energy Challenge goes to Iowa State University. The Iowa State Student NECA chapter proposed lighting replacement and controls, addition of solar technology, and sub-metering in old and new areas of Memorial Union on their campus. Their solution estimated costs, a construction schedule, and a financial plan. Great job, Iowa State!
Welcome to the second annual NECA Student Job Fair. Walking through these doors could be life-changing.
These contractors are doing on-the-spot, face-to-face interviews looking to fill positions. Not only could a student land a job, but it's just a chance to network and make contacts.
I'm still looking for one more internship, so I'd love to get to know each of the companies, and I've just read about them, so everyone sounds awesome and I can't wait to meet them.
I came to this job fair because I'm looking for a full-time job after I graduate. I want to network with different companies and get my name out there to all the electrical contractors.
We were really excited to come out to San Francisco, and with the job fair, obviously it's a good opportunity for us to learn, get to talk to some contractors, whether it turns out to become a job or not. It's just good to get that information.
These students are so amazing. They're so bright and they're interested in our industry, so really what else could you ask? They bring so much to the table on day one, and I think just their passion for the industry is something you just can't say enough about. It's really exciting.
Now we head to the Business Development Meeting, where you can learn several concepts on how to grow your business.
At the Business Development Meeting, we actually talk about how you can take all these things and turn them into actionable business for our contractors. So what NECA does with business development is really show our guys how to make money. There's a lot of costs associated with doing electrical work, but what we're trying to show our guys is where the profits are.
We're here at the beautiful Exploratorium Museum. It's a perfect time for people to relax, enjoy some entertainment, and catch up with old friends.
With over 650 interactive exhibits, guests had plenty to do. But most of all, they just enjoyed talking to people that are in the industry.
I think that networking here is very important because there's always, it's such a big industry, but it's a small industry, and knowing people and different opportunities and different ideas is always a growth opportunity.
And for guests that were having too much fun to end the night, there was an after party sponsored by Milwaukee Tool.
It's day 2, and the NECA Trade Show and Showstopper Showcase begins today.
But first, let's take a look at the Safety Roundtable and visit the general session. The 7th Annual Safety Roundtable allows for a two-way discussion on NECA's safety-related activities and electrical industry needs. It was also a time to talk about the NFPA 70E changes.
It's nice to see the contractors come to the convention every year for the updates, and one of the updates in this NFPA 70E, for instance, is requirements that the electrician and electrical contractor be familiar with the maintenance requirements for the equipment that they're working on. That's one of the ways that the contractors can help keep the electrician safe and know what protections that they need to be aware of when they go in these facilities to do work.
The opening general session was next, a time to meet the new Academy inductees and hear from speaker Sal Khan, the founder of the Khan Academy. What started with Khan helping his cousins with math turned into YouTube math tutorials for anyone to watch and learn. And in 2009, he quit his day job to start the Khan Academy, which is an online site that provides free education to anyone, anywhere. The Khan Academy has now become the most used library of educational videos on the web.
I hope, at minimum, they see, there's this organization, Khan Academy, a not-for-profit with a mission of a free world-class education for anyone, anywhere. But I also hope that they take a little bit of what our organization's mission is and how all of this happened and are able to apply it to their own lives, maybe ways that they or their family can tap into their potential through learning, as managers, ways to help their teams learn and upskill what they do.
And now we go to the #1 trade show of its kind in the electrical construction industry. People lined up excited to pour in after the ribbon was cut.
They've got great displays and everybody's here. All the big guys are here and it's just good to see them all together and get this new information.
I learned a lot about a lot of new products that I was not aware of. Met a lot of very nice people, and I've enjoyed talking with them.
The Showstoppers Showcase opened, and the 2015 winners were announced. We heard from John Maisel on some of his favorite products.
What companies like Amprobe have done is to develop electronic measuring tools that are able to trace through. It's sort of like some medical procedures where they're able to run through your body and up through your heart and take a look inside and see all the crazy things that are going on there. These do it electronically where they can pinpoint specific problems. This type of product for example, from Bridgepoint Fittings, is something that's used in every building to one degree or another, and it's finding flexible ways to run electrical cable through the facility and have it protected by conduit. It's non-metallic fittings, which means it's not going to conduct electricity outside of where it's supposed to be. To easy to run the cables, flexibility, it can be bent.
It's day 3 and we'll visit Women in NECA and the Business Development Roundtable. But before, for the first time ever, NECA's doing a very special session called Life on the Rock.
One of the most infamous prisons in the world, Alcatraz is a tourist attraction across the bay here in San Francisco. Guests of NECA got the exclusive chance to hear 4 intriguing perspectives of people that actually lived on the rock. An Alcatraz historian, a guard, a woman whose father was the warden, and a prisoner.
So I was there 5 years and 12 days, and I was released from Alcatraz. Did my full time. Got out in 1959, stayed out, so I've been out 56 years. And I had an epiphany while I was in Alcatraz, about 10 months before we got out. That's what I call awakening. And realized that I'd made the choice, everything that happened to me was by my own choice. As soon as I believed that, all the hatred and blame went out of me and I got out and stayed out. If I tell any kids or anybody that, then that's what I tell them. You got to make the right choice. Just don't rob banks.
After the special session, Women in NECA, known as WIN, got together for the WIN Roundtable. Building on past success, Women in NECA has grown. They collaborated on the group's new purpose and mission statement. It was a great time for women to meet face-to-face to discuss problems, hear updates on what's happening in the industry, and cover topics that would be beneficial to all women attending, from members to managers and even women exhibitors. After the roundtable, WIN session attendees joined the Future Leaders Group for a joint reception.
It's our final day with our closing session by endurance swimmer and author Diana Nyad. But first, let's find out who will win $10,000 at our grand prize drawing.
And the grand prize drawing of $10,000 went to Elise Rick. The closing session was next with Diana Nyad, who talked about never giving up as she finally achieved, on her 5th and final attempt, her lifelong dream to swim from Cuba to Florida. She had a special message just for NECA members.
The reason I appreciate a group like NECA is that these are very smart people. You know, they come up through a deep world of education. They know a lot about how the world works, and they make a lot of the world work for the rest of us. So they're constantly up against problems. And so to stand in front of them and have them really listen with rapt attention to a story that sounds like a sports story on the surface, but truth is, deep down, it's just a story of the human spirit. And they feel it, you can see. I look out in their eyes and they're in it. And they leave here feeling like that's the kind of drive, that's the kind of never give up spirit that I've got, and I want to live out for my life as well.
Well, that's it for this edition of NECA Newscast. I'm here on Market Street, right across from Warfield Theater, where chart-topping Kenny Loggins will perform an exclusive concert tonight. Until next time, I'm Erica McClarity. See you soon.
Couldn't see the love. The sun is gonna shine above. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with the fun and everything will bring a chain of love.
NECA would like to take this time to thank its premier partners: Gray Bar, Federated Insurance, Phillips, Schneider Electric, Southwire, Thomas & Betts, Milwaukee, and Westex.